The sports industry is undergoing a profound transformation, driven by the merger of entertainment, lifestyle, and cultural trends. Sport is no longer confined to arenas and stadiums, but is blending seamlessly into the broader fabric of pop culture. From athletes becoming fashion icons to sporting events evolving into gripping entertainment spectacles, the industry is redefining the way it connects with audiences. We can see how, for example, the NFL manages to transcend borders and reach a global audience, or Liberty Media made the Formula One actually finally popular in the United States and with younger audiences all over the world. This shift presents exciting opportunities for brands, teams, and organizations to engage different demographics, create innovative revenue streams, and build lasting emotional connections with fans. By capitalizing the synergy between sport, entertainment, and lifestyle, players, brands, or companies can position themselves at the forefront of this dynamic evolution and shape the future of the sports business as a cultural powerhouse. Ute, what do you think are the key learnings here so far?
Yeah, thanks, Serkan. I mean, for me, there are a few learnings, and let's start with the blurring lines between sports and entertainment. So we see more and more the fusion of audiences. That means the boundaries between sports and entertainment are becoming increasingly indistinct. So athletes are going to step into entertainment roles, and entertainers or entertainment companies investing into sports. There is also an event transformation. So that means sporting events are incorporating entertainment elements such as live performances, celebrity appearances, or immersive fan zones into their big sports events. I mean, here also a perfect example is the NFL, and we will get some more insights later from Markus Kuhn, who will join us on stage. And another topic within the blurring lines is the content creation. So we see more and more, especially on Netflix, but also on Amazon Prime, the documentaries, for example, about David Beckham, or a movie about Ferrari, or biopics, or behind-the-scenes content. So this all leverages storytelling to attract viewers, especially who might not traditionally interested or follow the sports itself. There is another point, the so-called fashion and lifestyle integration. We can see since the pandemic that the athleisure boom is really growing. Collaborations, I would say, a given for us in the industry. So especially between sports brands and high fashion houses like an Adidas and Gucci, or you have a Nike and a Louis Vuitton, or a Nike and a Jacquemus. These collaborations highlight the fusion of athletic wear with, I would say, just the normal sports everyday style. Another topic here within this fashion lifestyle integration is that more and more athletes are becoming style icons. So also here we see them more and more acting as trendsetters. So they are influencing the fashion, but also the lifestyle markets. Or you turn it around, that really big luxury brands like a Dior, they are starting also to collaborate with football players or soccer players. For example, here Kylian Mbappé together with Christian Dior. And of course, we have the cultural branding. So fashion is being used as a medium to represent sports. The sports culture, but also they are working more and more on limited editions and streetwear collaborations, so that we just use that to generate a hype. But Serkan, you have worked for a long time with Red Bull. You have worked in the Formula One together with Ferrari, I guess, and of course with Red Bull. So you can tell us a little bit more how this works there.
Yes, thank you, Ute. So as you might know, Red Bull owns 2 teams in the Formula One, and up to this season, they actually renamed one of the teams to Scuderia AlphaTauri. AlphaTauri is Red Bull's fashion brand. So talking about fashion and sports and entertainment. We have there one example. Other than that, Ferrari, as Uto already mentioned, Ferrari is also not only a car manufacturer and not only one of the most iconic brands in the world, but they also conduct fashion shows. So they really have fashion in their DNA, which totally makes sense. Now, some of you might have seen already, Lewis Hamilton is going to be a co-host of the Met Gala. There we have another example where we have a blend of sports into fashion and entertainment. He's going to be a co-host together with A$AP Rocky. A$AP Rocky, also the creative director for Puma Motorsports. And eventually, actually, when we talk about the Met Gala, the honorary president next time is going to be LeBron James. So as we can see, it's not only fashion anymore, but we see lots of athletes there. Since we are talking about the Formula One, I also want to mention the world champion again, Max Verstappen. Because besides fashion, there is also an entertainment factor in the gaming industry. And some of you might have seen or might have heard that Max Verstappen is one of the best sim racers actually in the world. So he's driving both physically and virtually all those races. This brings us to the topic gaming. When we talk about gaming and crossover events, where we can see now more and more traditional football, traditional sports clubs actually investing in that space, conducting events where the virtual world meets actually the physical world. We have NBA 2K tournaments. There are also Formula One esports series. And besides that, also very, very interesting in order to build brand partnerships. One of the most iconic games in the world right now, or for the last 20 years, more than 20 years, was FIFA, is FIFA. FIFA is not named FIFA anymore. It's now EA Sports FC, which gives or gave EA Sports another opportunity to build new partnerships after they parted ways with the FIFA. So before, they couldn't work with any other partner than Coca-Cola. And now they already started working with Pepsi after they parted ways. That also helps in order to actually target audiences. So when we talk about gaming, there is, of course, the opportunity not only to become a global partner, but also to use the respective IP addresses and be really specific on a national level, as we can see it in EA Sports FC with Intersport in the German-speaking area. This is also a great way for sports organizations, brands, companies, etc., to reach out to Gen Z and Alpha.